Welcome to my paper crafting video today, guys. So lovely to be acquainted with you, get to know you better in the crafting world. So I've got loads of paper that I need to use up right now, and I haven't really got a big plan for tonight. It's Friday night. I haven't really spent big time thinking about what I'm going to do, apart from to plug in my glue gun. And I spent about half an hour this evening trying to find my glue sticks. I was emptying boxes and stuff. Anyway, then I realised that I'd put them in this box, which had a date on it, and that's why I didn't recognise them. Silly me. Anyway, then the other thing I found was I've got these card bases here that I cut a while back for, I think it was for a workshop, but I haven't used them. So these are some spare papers going. And so I think I'll just put those to a side to use for something else. And make something with the bases and the papers. So sometimes I like to do things that are very kind of like paper based, you know, put loads of texture, doilies, all sorts of things. So I have got to the side of me some dies ready to cut. That was before I found the doilies, to be fair. I've since found the doilies, so I'm not sure if I will. And maybe cut out some flowers. I do also have some punches, to be honest, in my drawer here, which I think I may resort to using. Or I may even cut some things out, because some of these papers do have flowers I could possibly cut out. We'll see. And we've got leaf punches, flower punches. Oh, we've got the daisies. Okay, so we've got loads of different flower punches we could play with. So I know it's slightly product heavy, but I do know some of you are big crafters, so you'll have something similar that you can, you know, mix up your stash and create something fun. So hello and welcome. If you're watching this on the replay, thank you for checking in and seeing what I'm up to. I hope you've had a good day today. I'm just trying to think back what I've been up to. Oh, I saw Miss Liz. So is it if Liz Gannon's on here? Hi Liz, it was lovely to see you too this afternoon. This morning, stroke afternoon. So it was my father-in-law's birthday today. And so in Wales, we're allowed to go for a walk with up to 4 people. We're allowed to take exercise for up to 4 people from 2 households. So my husband and his parents and I went for a walk to celebrate my father-in-law's birthday. And as they've recently moved to the area, it's quite nice to be able to sort of show them around and find some nice walks for them. So, hello Christine, Martina, Steph, Liz, Reet, Wendy, Janine, Steph, Linda, Liz, Sheila, Jan, Claire, Sharon, Glenna, Julie, hey, hi Christine Gray, oh hi Titian, Sherry Moreau from Vermont, hello, Bree, ooh, she's had a thing, hi Beverly, twice in a week, wow, I am so honoured. Lovely to see you all. Tom is definitely his mother's child. Linda got to see the photograph. Okay, that's interesting. You should see pictures of him with his sister. That's uncanny. Super uncanny. Okay, as I said, I've got lots of paper. So just to warn Martina, there may be some tearing involved. Just saying. And for those of you who've just joined, or if you want to go and call some friends to come and join us on this live, please do. It'd be nice to have a few people here. Okay, let's have a look at some of these papers that I've got. So I've got some of these textures kind of happening, and I think I might just tear some of these down a little bit more. Try and get these to fit onto the card base. may even just stick one in the background. Oh, we could do it opposite, couldn't we? Because it fades off there. Okay, let's cut this down. I'll try not to cut everything. Oh, really, Bob? Oh, fantastic. Good. I'm glad you liked it. Sorry, I measured it and then my brain didn't register. So I'm just going to cut these at 14.5. So in the UK, when we cut a square card base, it's never quite 6 by 6 inches unless we are cutting it from a 12 by 12 piece of paper, because our cardstock isn't long enough. It's not, 12 inches long. So, mind you, I think that's the same in the States, isn't it? Is your card is not quite 12 inches either. But yeah, if you were to cut it from 12 by 12, you could do a 6 by 6. So. Okay, so I'm just going to fiddle and twiddle some of these rough edges over so we can see some of this beautiful blue. Oh, sorry to hear that, Steph. Yes, come and chill out with us. Come and have a bit of time out with us and have some laughs and some fun and jokes. So if you're new to my channel, there are a few people who visit me internationally. So I'm based in the UK. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the UK. And but my channel's about 5 years old now, and I've been blogging for a very long time too. So I have a various amounts of, a variety of people and an amount of people who do follow me. I'm just going to turn that the other way around, from around the world. So if you do see people commenting from all over, join in the fun, comment yourself, say hello, tell us where you're from. Okay, so this is some paper that is free currently, some Celebration, and it's nice and bright and happy. So this is kind of like Rococo Rose kind of colour. This is a Bermuda Bay type colour, and just trying to flip through. Oh, I'd like to cut some leaves, I think, with this, the green, so I'm going to keep that out. But now I want to find something to make some really nice flowers with. Oh, I've just found that one. Oh, might be able to make flowers from that. Okay, let me just see if I've got anything in here that would mix well. Oh, maybe. Bit of that. Okay, let me move that off so that I can focus on what I'm doing. So in the background, I'd love to put some kind of doilies and things. So these are some retired doilies from over the years, and I just kind of keep them. I love working with them, and I'm wondering if it'd be quite nice to have a couple of different textures going on here. So I'm gonna I've cut that in half, and then I'm going to ruffle that a bit. And I've got my hot glue gun sitting here, ready to be used. And for the sake of quickness, speed, not quickness, I'm going to use my glue gun because, I don't want to keep you guys hanging around. Oh, now I've just realised that this is actually 2 doilies. I think that, there we go. So, I can make use of that one again, can't I? That one's just going to have to be a double one. Oh well. Never mind. Stick a bit of that down there. Oh, now I did get my special, I've got a silicone finger here. So this is quite helpful for sticking things down. So you can push your finger into the hot glue, you see, and not get hurt. So Good little invention, that. Okay, so now I want to add a different sort of doily texture into that. I wouldn't mind something that's a little bit, just a really different texture, really. Oh, you know what that'll do? Let's stick that in the middle. Use that. That. And then I'm thinking, what about some thread? And I did find I do have some, what's the word I want? Baker's twine, that's the word I wanted. And various other things in this here. Oh, look what I've just spotted, some of this stuff. So this is, I've obviously taken this apart already, which is handy. And I'm just going to twist this around like that. Put a bit of blob there. Where's my finger? There we go. Push that in like that. This is super handy, you know, really handy. If you don't have one, I do recommend you get one. I was gifted this by my lovely friend Linda Kasparian. I don't know if she's watching. I don't think she is. We're missing our seeing each other. We used to, so we befriended each other via being online, and then we have met each other in real life at various Stampin' Up events, and well, we're missing seeing each other. Okay, so there we go. That's a bit of texture. So now let's work on some gorgeous flowers. And got some of this here. And I'm thinking for the ease of whatever, let's cut a few daisies out and make some fantastic daisies. So one. Now with the daisy punch, did you notice what happened then? Because it's quite a detailed, got lots of kind of prongs to it, and you end up with sort of these spokes. When you go to pull the daisy punch out, it can get stuck. Just punch your way back out, okay? And what I mean is, I'll see if it will happen again. Oops. So as you go to pull it out, sometimes you get stuck. Don't worry about it. Don't panic. Rather than ripping your paper out, just literally punch and punch and keep moving until it comes away. But pull your paper out, not across, because otherwise you end up ripping it. So just punch your way out of it. Oops. And it will be fine. Okay, so there we go. We've got a few. See, it's happened again. And then I'm going to grab the other daisy. See if I can get a little one out of here. Can I get one out of there? No, but I can cut some little flowers out of that. Just trying to see if I've got another blue, because I really like this blue. It's so pretty. Oh, let's do some big ones. So, one and a two. And because this paper is variegated in, it's like an ombre effect, it makes such a lovely daisy. Oh, my punch is not happy today. So I've already cut one, so I need at least 3 from here, if not 5. 1, 2. Just rip it. Okay. Now, again, for the sake of time, because I don't want to sit here and fiddle with lots of bits of paper and go through each petal, I'm just going to scrumple. Okay, I know you guys are probably horrified that I'm doing this, but bear with me. It'll be fine. I promise. It will. No flowers are going to be harmed in the making of this card. All right, don't worry. I need a silicone tip. Didn't know about it. Ah, okay. So if you're in the UK, I think it's a company called Sticks 2 that do it. But if you just look up silicone finger, hopefully nothing rude will come up. So there we go. If anyone wants me to slow down with a glue gun to give you some glue gun tips, then I'm happy to do that too. Paper abuse. One of those scraps look like a 7. Oh look, I've already lost some of the petals. That's me being a bit rough there. Okay, Ruth, calm down. So then just reopen these petals out. It doesn't really matter because we're going to be stacking these up a little bit. So let's stick that one on top of there. Then I say, I'll buy the irons at most discount. Like, oh, they buy the irons. That's a clever. You missed the silicone finger. Oh, here it is, Janine. It's just this. So it's just a silicone sort of fingertip thing. And it's just to protect your finger when you're doing hot glue gunning, really. So. Yes, you can do that too, Julie. I'm just too lazy tonight. I'm in the mood for just, you know, getting messy and in there, and you look that the kind of theme, so we're doing good. Oh yes, you could use them for when you're counting your money, Sheila. You know, your millions. You could use your fingertip to count your millions, couldn't you? Oh yes, you're right. Well, paperwork. Just remember to share the money around a bit, you know, Sheila. Hi, Kenzie from New Zealand. Welcome. Is this your first time on one of my lives? I'm not really even thinking about how I'm layering these. I'm just kind of, because they're all the same colour. You know, we're just doing it. Just doing it. So do say hello, and lovely regulars, please be as welcoming as you always are to the newbies. Actually, I've just realised I didn't want that blue going on top of this dark one going on top of that. I will make this exception and go, actually, I'm going to stick it on the light one. Just to have a bit of contrast there. Okay. I've watched me before, but catching live today. Awesome. Good. Oh, it's always nice when people can catch the live, because I think people feel like they're more part of what's going on, because they can interact a bit more. So, oh yeah, I did abuse these flowers a bit too much, I think. I'll just stick that one on there. And we'll stick that one on there. Now, I want to do something quite nice for the middles, so... Oh, I've already got that white one there. I wonder if... Oh, I haven't got my circle punch with me. Oh, actually, I'll have a think whether I can use my oval to do this. I've never done this before. I had this thought the other day to try and make the centre of a flower using this oval punch. So we'll see if it works. You do have to do a little bit of cutting with it though. Okay, so we're just going to kind of basically cut round like that. A bit like when we do it with the circles. Right, I'm going to get my tweezers and see if we can make this work. Okay, so we're just going to tweezer this round and round like that. Yeah, sort of works. It's not perfect, but we can make it perfect. I guess if you didn't have a circle punch lying around, you just had your oval one, then it makes a cute little rosette. So we just put a little bit of glue on the end there like that, swipe away, and then push that over. Sorry, that wasn't in focus then. Let's see if we can get this to focus for you. There we go. So I'm being careful. I should have my finger on, shouldn't I? So you just push that central part into the glue and just kind of hold it until it cools down. I want that as a... Now the only thing about applying hot glue at this point is that if whatever you've allowed to cool down, it then is reheated up again. So you may find that if when you're attaching the center to your flower, you may need to just give it a little bit of time just to cool before you pull away, because if the glue is still all kind of warm and gooey and whatever, it will want to come away. Oops, I didn't realise I was putting a bit too much pressure on it there, and I flipped it over, but there we go. That's a cute little flower. So that just gives it a really nice kind of dark centre there, so that's quite nice. Oh, you have a die that does it. Got you. Okay, so I'll show you again. So I'm just going to cut into here, cut round like this, cut around like that, and then I think I'm just going to cut a wee bit off that there, and definitely cut a bit off this end here. Then I'm going to get the tweezers, start rolling it, and you're just twisting the tweezers in your fingers, roly, 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 then round the corner, just tease it round, roundy, 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 round there like that. Cut that bit off there, and sort of ease the paper in, and then it's good also just to let the flower relax a little bit, just to allow it to sort of spring outwards, and then flip that over, pop your glue on there, try not to touch it. It would take me an hour to make the flower and it would end up looking like a spitball. Oh, Christine. Okay, let's pop a little bit more glue on there. Get that stuck onto there. Yeah, no, I touched it with that finger, but I think it must have cooled down a bit because I hardly felt it. Either that or the ends of my fingers are very tough. Oh yes, it's lovely with the doily, Wendy. Yes, I have done them with doilies before. Okay, now generally I wouldn't just put 2 flowers on a design. I tend to prefer things in 3s. However, I am known to do 2 flowers at a time, and if I do that, I try and put them quite close together so they're actually the focal point as opposed to 2 focal points. Okay, so let's just have a very quick chat about why that looks better than, say, trying to balance it out by doing that. Mainly it's that when you look at something like this, your eyes are pinging-ponging backwards and forwards like that, and doesn't know what to look at. And so although you think, oh, I want to give each flower its own space to kind of show it off, actually all you end up doing is like confusing your brain when you're looking at it. So in my opinion, I think it's better to put them closer together so that you can take it all in and enjoy the 2 together like that. I've just realised I've got loads of rubbish on this card, loads of bits and pieces. Let's take those off. They're not part of the design. Right, okay, so we would like though to put some other textures in here, and I did have this green paper ready in the wings, and I'm wondering whether just to cut some really pretty leaves or something with this. So I do have the, what's this called, the Forever Flourishing dies, and I do find these super handy for cutting out leaves. No ping pong because I have 2 eyes. Exactly, Steph, yeah. Just throwing my punches on the floor. Okay, I'm going to see if I can cheat and cut 2 pieces of paper in one go. Did I not get the other die out? Oh, I didn't. Okay. That's fine. So with this mini cut and emboss machine, it is preferable to stagger the plates as you go in, and then it sort of picks them up better, because there's a much smaller surface area for the what's inside the wheels, not the wheels, that's not the word I want, the rollers to grip. So that's why they do recommend you stagger them as you put it through. Okay, so there we have 2 lovely leaves there. Yes, and you can cut through 2 pieces of paper in one go. Just so you know, if ever you want to do that, if you want to save a bit of time. But just take them out carefully. Don't do what I just did. If you find that they do stick quite a bit, then I recommend using a little bit of waxed paper in between the layers, or sorry, between the paper that you want to cut and the die, and that will just help be able to pull your design away much easier. So although I've tried to save time, I'm kind of ended up not really saving time at all. But there we go. Right, so let's just cut this final one so that we've got some nice leaves to play with. Is there any reason to get the mini? Only if you want to maybe keep it on your desk the whole time, Janine, and you don't have the space, or if you're going on holiday and you want to be able to take a die cutting machine with you, but you don't want to take the whole big heavy big machine. The mini doesn't do anything that the big one doesn't. Oh, sorry, I'm having issues with this again. Just don't seem to be getting it the right distance in. Oh, there we go, see? I have managed to buy a new die cutting machine as mine isn't working properly on one side. Oh, what a pain! Right, all done. Let's bring our card back on. Now we do have a few little tiny pieces left here. And you know me, I like to try and get as much as I can out of the paper. So I'm going to use the side of this sprig, just get a few of those sprigs out of there. Because this paper is so nice, it's such a lovely colour. Oh, I think I'm going to get another one out of here as well. Ooh. Yay! Okay. And I guess what's nice about having double-sided paper is that you do get a bit of a hint of the colour, the other colour coming through sometimes, which is nice. So please, if you've got any questions, please do ask. Oh, dryer sheets, that's a good tip as well, if you have dryer sheets in your house. Oh, thanks, Janine. So I've got these leaves here, which are weird, kind of like double leaves, and I always end up just cutting these in half. I never tend to use those whole. And I like to arrange everything just to sort of get a feel of how it's going to look before I kind of set it in place. There we go. And then I think what I'm going to do is just lift off the flowers, get my finger back on, and I'm also going to get, where's my glue? Where's my glue? Where's my glue? Just have my glue here a second ago. Should I put it back in here? Oh, here, it's right in front of me. I just want to get one ready in case I need it. So because the flower is going to cover up this area here, I'm just popping some glue down like that, and then getting all these lovely leaves stuck down. I think this is probably one of my more favourite card making kind of styles if I'm not stamping. And I think it's because it's very still closely related to the idea of flower arranging. Maybe I just wanted to be a florist, and life didn't take me that way, so that's not what God wanted me to do. So I've ended up flower arranging with paper instead. It might do, Nessa. Yeah, it might do. Yeah, because that should slip out of a die quite easily, shouldn't it? Nessa's asking if greaseproof paper might work. Oh, those flowers are a little bit lower than I intended, but never mind. I'm just going to see if I have some scraps of the blue, just to do some little, maybe scatter some small flowers around the place. So we'll just do them out of this lighter colour. And then it's an excuse to get the bling out. Take care, Reeds. Mr. Sandman, give me a dream, sleep well. Oh wow, that's a good idea. Do you mean what are they called? A gavel? I think they're called gavels, aren't they? But yes, they do look like a mallet, but I wouldn't use it as a mallet. Congratulations to her, Steph. Clever lady. Night, Shirley. Hi, I'm very late. Hi, Melanie. Nice to see you. Oh, I forgot about these little bits here. Yes, that's it. I guess it, Martina, yes, I guess it just symbolises the law. Oh, night, Shirley, as well. I know, we've missed you, Melanie. Are you okay? Okay, let's get some blingity bling bling out. So I want something sort of slightly turquoisey. I do have some really pretty blue, but that's the wrong kind of blue. Oh, those are quite nice. Okay, I think we'll go with these for now. Hi, Amanda. Yeah, I will tell you then. Yeah, it was mainly the large daisy and the small daisy, and then I used the oval punch to make the central bit for that flower, and then it's the small flower there. Oh, it's not just not wanting to come off, that one. Okay, that's happy there, I think. I'm making sure that the flowers that are a bit more prominent are getting the centres first, and then I'll work on the ones that are like this one that's tucked behind. So if you feel that, oh dear, I'm running out of embellishments, just kind of focus on the flowers that are a bit more obvious, because look, I've got two little flowers behind there, but they're hardly noticeable. So I've got one left, so I'll pop it on this one. There we go. Got a bit of that sticking up, don't need that. There we go. Right, that's one done. Come on, I'm determined to use more paper. I need to, yeah, come on, Ruth, more paper, more paper. How long does that take? 40 minutes. Oh, come on, we can do faster than that. Excuse me. Do you like this yellow? Hi, Cher from Michigan. Welcome. Tonight we're trying to do quick fancy card making. But the trick is not to overthink it, just go for it. Oh, ouch, just stabbed myself. So I'm trying to, don't stab yourself when you do this. I'm just trying to roughen up the edges of here because I tore the other edge. Just make sure you know where the scissors are when you do that. Okay, so I have got now this little strip here. I'm sure that I had another one a second ago. Not quite sure where it headed. Not sure if it fell on the floor. Right, I'm just going to grab a teeny weeny little plaster because it's not, honestly, don't worry guys, it's just a tiny cat. I caught it very tiny amount, but I just got a feeling it's going to bleed on a card or something. Look, tiny, okay, don't worry. Oh, look at these tiny weeny plasters. They're so cute. It's just in a funny place, and I just think it's gonna, knowing me, it's just gonna keep going. So. Right, now I really liked this paper, this lovely floral here. And I was sure that I had some, yes I do, I've got this scrap piece here that I want to use, that one. And what's nice about all these patterned papers is that you can actually do quite a bit of mix and matching with it because they are different patterns, there are different combinations of colours and things. So here you've got a black background with lots of multicolour in it. Here you've got one that's got loads of yellow, and it is pretty much all yellow. It's dark and light yellow. And then we've got the black and green here, which I think is going to make a lovely kind of like background to that. So let's see if we can kind of create some little border pieces with this one. I'm just going to tear like that. So even though these two pieces were exactly the same size, by tearing it quite niftily, you can actually make these stretch out a little bit further. See, actually, I'll tell you what's easier is if I stick it to this. So I'm going to first of all just pull back some of this floral one, like that, so that we've got that lovely stripe showing through on the back there. So that's another pattern, isn't it? We've got the red here that is again different. So I know some people may be a bit scared off putting so many patterns onto a card, but when they are contrasting, it's okay. Okay. Right, so I'm just going to pop a little bit of glue along there like that. Stick that behind it like that. Tear that bit off. Then a bit of glue on there. Who's sitting on the wall with Jan Brunt? Oh, Linda is. Oh, Janine. Well, actually, May said to me the other day, she goes, "Mummy, you're getting old. You're not finishing your sentences." I was like, "Am I?" And she said, "Yeah. You say to me, can you get the like that?" And she goes, "You don't tell me what it is." And I went, "Well, I expect you just to know." And she went, "I'm not a mind reader." I was like, "Oh, sorry." Oh dear. Yes, so I feel you guys. Hi, Michaela. Okay, so there we go. Very simply with a bit of bits of paper, you've got a nice sort of border there. Now, because this is such a pretty paper, I'm like, oh, I don't really want to cover it up. However, let's make maybe one focal flower, and that'll be it for this. So I've got my yellow, and let's make a nice big sort of frou-frou flower with this punch. So this is the, oh, I don't know what it's called. I call it the 3-petal punch, but I think it's got an official name. I'm sure someone can tell me what it is. So I've cut 4 because we're going to make it nice and frou-frou, and I'm going to use my tweezer technique. So if you've not seen this before, concentrate. So thumb and finger over the point, holding the petal like that, and then twist and allow it to twist up inside, and it does that. Okay, and it's okay, just let it do it. Hi Esther. Yes, Esther, you've missed it all. See ya. We're talking about senior moments. Well, all the seniors on here. We're not seniors, are we, Esther? We're still spring chickens, but I think we're having, we do have our occasional senior moments. Thank you, the perennial flower punch. Thank you, Wendy. Wendy's got her catalogue to hand, obviously. Thank you, Cher. Yeah, do have a go. It's so easy and it makes such a difference to your flowers. Okay, so let's get the... Oh, by the way, this is a silicone mat that Stampin' Up do. I know we don't do the finger, the silicone finger, but we definitely do the silicone mat, which is also very useful for using with hot glue. So a little bit of glue on there. Did you see that little twirly whirly that I did just then? That's to stop the spider webs. And I was very pleased that the other day I was watching Tim Holtz demonstrate a glue gun, and he did exactly the same thing. So me and Tim, you know, we're like this, you know. He doesn't know it, but, you know, we're close, super close. Oh my goodness, Tim Holtz, if you ever do watch this, I think you're gorgeous. Right. Hi, Cindy, I didn't even see you come in. Hi, Michaela. We're just trying to use up loads and loads and loads of paper, Michaela. That's what we're aiming to do. And stuff. And, you know, I've got doilies here that need using up from years ago. So, there we go. Right, now, I'm thinking, look, I've got a little bit of this pink left. What if I cut some little flowers with the pink? Yes. Tim said that as well, Wendy. Wendy, have you been talking to Tim? You and Tim must be like that too. We should go on a date. Now, what I love about this little punch is that you look at this piece of paper and you think, I'm never going to get anything out of that. Look how many flowers I'm getting out of that. Look, 5. See? See? Good little investment. Okay, so this green gets lost on there. So I'm going to do something else with it. Let's stick this piece of paper down. I'm just going to get this stuck on really quickly. I know I shouldn't really do it with hot glue, but what the heck. Just get on with it. Not about 4 guns. Yeah, glue guns. Right, so the green is not going to show up so much under there, so I'm going to tuck it in. So I'm going to try and cut this into 3. Martina, look away now. Oh, too late. Martina literally has another kitten. Martina is like the cat lady. She loves her cats. She's got loads of cats. And I think every time she watches me tear paper, she has like another cat. I better have a few years left. The thought of hubby going through my craft room is scary. I think my husband would get someone else to do it. Yeah. So I'm just tucking the doily. See, it shows up better, doesn't it, against the yellow? When it was against the black, because of the green that was already in that design, it didn't show up so much. So I'm glad I've done this. Contrast. That's what it's called, contrast. Now I do have one of those little green things left from earlier, but I've only got one. So I think I might just give this a little bit of a chop as well, so I can use another sprig. I can spread the sprig love around. So one there. Oh, Jan, that's brilliant. Oh, I love it. I hope your girlfriends know that this is their task. Hi, Janice. Your craft stuff is more valuable than my jewellery. You know what? I've got to say that's the same here. Yeah. Oh, now I want something pretty for the centre of that, don't I? Seeing as I did it on the last one. Actually, the pink is getting a bit lost. I wonder if blue would be better. Let me just flip these over. What do you think, guys? Do you think the pink or the blue? I think because there's such a big pink flower there, it's kind of getting lost a bit. Humdy hum hum. Oh, I've just had a thought. What if we make a ribbon flower? Okay, it's been a while since I've done this, so... I'm not sure if this is going to work. Okay, this has been so long since I've done this that I can't even talk about it while I'm doing it. I'm so sorry. I know I'm supposed to be probably telling you how to do this, but I'm still kind of figuring out what I'm meant to be doing. So you're just going to have to watch and learn that way. I'm just sort of like twisting the ribbon around as I go. I'm not happy with, there's a big glue blob there. Okay, let's stop there. No. Oh, you're funny, Martina. Yeah, it's funny that forced Catholicism on your cats. Okay, so you're gonna have to forgive the little bit of glue that I've got around that, but there we go. I'm quite happy with that. Apart from the glue. Now, what did you say about the pink or the blue? Let me just go back. Where my finger? Oh no, I forgot. Bling on the pink. Blue shows up better. Blue, 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 blue. Okay, you all like the blue. Apart from somebody who said pink. I could... No. Okay, let's get this stuck down. I will wear my finger now. Yeah, share. Oh my goodness, you'll have to have some explaining to do, won't you? You start giggling. There we go. Little blue ones. I feel like I should put that one there. Get these down. Okay, we want some blingity bling bling. What about just some gold? Got some gold bling. They'll do, won't they? Seeing as I forgot to put these on my Christmas cards the other day. So if you haven't seen that video of the Christmas Stampathon card that I've done, I forgot to put some gold bling on it. I sure am, Julie. Is that nice and blingy? Jan sat on the silicone mat. Oh dear, Cher. Well, I'm a great believer that God loves humour too, so it's good to laugh sometimes. You know, he invented it. So it's a very bright card, I will say that. It's kind of obvious it's bright, but you know, it's fun. And I was just thinking, I used to have, oh I do, I have some green, what's this called? Linen sort of thread. Okay, I want to stick some linen thread in there. And you, Cher. Take care. God bless. So I'm just tying a bow, cutting it, and then I'm just going to swivel that over like that to kind of make them do that, make them go loop-de-loop. Yes, come back to us, Cher. Do subscribe and come back and meet us all again. Because most of the people that are chatting right now are here very often. This is their social life. I don't know why I'm giggling. It's so true. Oh dear, Cindy. Really? You sin boldly. I'd never heard that about Lutherans. Or are you just saying that? Must be. Okay, so having tied that bow, because you've got that knot holding everything together, it just makes it easier to kind of place it. So just put your glue on there, and then whoop, in there, and there you have that little bit of threadiness, which is really pretty. So that's funny, Janine. Exactly. I'm saving you all from sinning, being out, and you know, I can just imagine you all out at the pubs being raucous, especially that Cindy. She loves her beer, does Cindy. Right, there we go. Right, we're an hour in. Oh, should we keep going? What's the time? It is Friday after all. Should we do another one? I've got so much paper to use up. Right, so that's number 1 and that's number 2. Exactly. Oh, talking about drink, I've got a coffee going cold here. Right, I'm just going to have a breather. I know what, let me have a breather and talk to you all. So if you don't want to watch me talking to everybody, please skip ahead. I'll make another card in a second while I have my coffee and chat to my friends. We're not going anywhere. Excuse my state of dress. I'm not really dressed up today. It's almost 5 here, so we can go to the bar and have a... there we go, have a drink. Oh yeah, rum and coke. Ooh. Oh, I don't know if my Baileys has gone off. I might have got beer. Might have got beer in the fridge. Oh, yes, it does match. This is actually a jumper that my husband finds a little too snug, so I've kept it because it matches my leggings, my Marks and Spencer's velvety leggings. Oh, and I've got my lovely jewels top on that everyone loves so much, this one. So, there we go. Oh, my button on my slipper's undone. This is my quest to follow that star and spend all my money, as you hear and afar. Cindy, you're a poet. Oh my goodness, can you see my these are my hangers on the back of my kitchen door. And I've discovered it's a really good spot to hang clothes to dry because the radiator's just by there, so they get nice and warmed up. It's great. Oh, see, I told you, Janine and cocktails. Yeah, they look like birds, don't they, Wendy? Yeah. Oh, it's so weird to think Wendy hasn't even been in my house yet. Wendy's only down the road from me. Not long now, not long. A breeze straight out of the glass. Sorry, straight out of the bottle. Love it. Yeah. Why not, eh? Oh, just going to file my nails while I'm here. Oh, she's on the wine. Who's that? Christine Gray's on the wine. Oh, I love schnapps. Oh, yes. Is it the Archers? Have you got... I love an Archers and an orange juice. I couldn't drink it neat, but with an orange juice is nice. Lorraine, it's Friday. Oh, Janice is on the G&T. White chocolate and water. Ooh. Liz had a glass of Shiraz earlier. Nice. Stop and slush. Only on Fridays, Cindy, only on Fridays. It's the only time we condone drinking. Oh, do you, Wendy? I call that stuff girly beer. Yeah, I love... Is that the Aldi's one? Love it. Yeah, Martina doesn't need it. I don't really need alcohol either, Martina, but occasionally. Glenna's eating Cheetos with chopsticks. Nice. Oh, Glenna, I did stir-fried pork with vegetables and noodles today. My daughter is such a disappointment to me right now. She does not eat Chinese food. She sits there picking. She picks it up and puts it in her mouth. She's like, I don't like the texture. And I get so cross. Eat it. You will eat it. My current phrase is, it's not disgusting. Just eat it. Oh, the proper Copperberg. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's like, and then she doesn't like meat if it's got like fatty grizzle on it. It's like she can't chew her way through it, so she spits it out. I just cannot wait for her to grow out of this phase. I really can't. And I keep holding on to the fact that my third son was exactly the same at this stage, and now he like looks at my food if I've got something a bit different. He's like, what's that? Can I try that? She's 11. Yeah, she's 11. She's like, I don't. And I was like, eat the noodles. And I said, there's nothing in it that you don't like. And she was like, I don't like the flavour. You're quarter Chinese. It's like, I put the hoisin. Oh yeah, no, she would go without Julie. She would just sit there and go, okay. No, she would. So I end up going, like, eat some blue, like, so she was gonna, we would give her, we wouldn't withhold food. Like, if everyone's having pudding afterwards, she will have pudding as well. But I'm just thinking she needs a few vitamins. So I was like, go eat some blueberries. Yeah, I don't want, even me saying to her, just eat it today was actually, I felt I went a bit too far. I'm not into forcing children to eat at all. I try not to go down that route because I don't want food to become an issue for her. And I know it will pass. I know. Yeah. Yeah. Well, what do we do when we get... You see, we rarely buy a Chinese because I cook it. So, but she does like a korma from the Indian now. I mean, mind you, she's all right with curry, actually. No, she'll eat a curry. Yeah, no, she'll eat curry, no problem. So, oh well. There we go. Okay, so I'm thinking then for the next card, I haven't done anything fancy-dancy with these pastel-y papers. Apart from the other day I stamped it, didn't I? Oh, no. A few weeks ago. Keep talking much yourself. I'm just going to figure out what I'm going to do here. I'm just trying to find some scraps to use because I don't really want to be cutting into whole sheets, really. You would hold your food in your cheeks. Glenna. I'd love to see a picture of that, Glenna. Just saying. Oh, you prefer Japanese food? Oh, I like Japanese food as well. But also I like it hot and spicy. So I think because my family's from Malaysia as opposed to China, I've grown up with those kind of more spicier flavours as well. So, and the fermented fish flavours and all those. Oh, here we go. Here are those scraps. Right, let's see. Challenge myself to use these up. Now, I did do something floral on this, didn't I, the other month? I wonder if there's a way of cutting out some of these flowers and using and making them a bit more 3D. Okay, right, I'm going to flip the camera back down now. Hi, Bonnie. Oh, that's good, Lorraine. Yes, in some of the soy sauce, there's gluten. And, oh, sorry, I've just, hold on, I'm going to have to just, oh, no. Oh, what have I done? Oh, there we go. You grew up eating bland food. Oh, no. Well, no wonder you didn't like the Chinese food when you were a child then, Glenna. Wasn't really Chinese food then, was it? Sorry, my things popped out. My mum made it eat it for breakfast, cooked the next day. Oh, that's mean. Mind you, some food is better cold the next day. Curries are better cooked the day before, to be honest. Has anyone ever like cooked a dish and gone, oh, it tastes just like my mum's? And you get that moment of pride when you go, oh, I think I've cracked it. I think I've cracked the secret recipe. When it tastes just like your mum's. It's happened to me a couple of times where I've cooked like a more Malaysian style curry. And I'm like, oh, it tastes like my mum's curry. You're going, yes. Right, so we've got this big floral thing happening here. What's on the other side? Oh, pink. Oh, I haven't used this one yet. This green stripy business. Right, where's my white card bases gone? Oh, here. Okay, I've had a quick idea just to do a background. So I'm going to do a plain-ish background first. And then we'll figure out what next. So I've got the 2 sheets of the green here. I'm just going to rip like that. Night, Liz. This is like now the late night party. This is like the lock-in, you know, that you'd get at a pub where you've got people who've stayed on for longer. And, you know. Right, I'm deliberately going to stick this a little bit off the page because I want to curl it up. So I'm going to stick that just over like that. Yep. Only a smidge. Only a smidge. Yeah, the after party lock-in. See how that's gone over a little bit so that I can just curl. See, I'm curling that back. Oh, happy birthday, Janine. Yeah, see you later. It's the hardcore group. Yeah, Tisha. Oh, yes, Indonesian. Yeah. That's kind of, yes, it will be similar to Malaysian food. Okay, so another layer there. And so I don't want to have it right smack bang on there because I'm going to curl it up. So I'm just going to have it a little bit lower. Like that. I didn't realise it was your birthday today, Janine. Sorry about that. Ooh, a Kai Si Ming. Ooh, tell us the ingredients to that one then. Hi, Delinda. Bit of a large blob there, so what I'm going to do is pull this through the glue to move the glue a bit. Kai Si Ming. Oh, I'm sorry, they won't be, Nessa. No, these are celebration papers, so they don't tend to carry over, but I think I'm going to have a few spare bits, so when I've got some stuff to send you, so I can send you some bits. Hi, Wendy. Yeah, I'm only using the glue gun because I was making some paper flowers earlier, and it's just quicker sometimes. So that's kind of why I'm using it for this process. It does look like a layered petticoat, yeah. I love playing with paper to try and make it look a bit like fabric, because fabric is my kind of other love. Fabric and wool. I'm going to have to write down the name of that curry. Let me just write that down on my notebook. I want to look that up. It just sounds intriguing. Kai Si Ming. Japanese curry. Yeah, I'm always after a new curry. I've got the Madhur Jaffrey curry Bible, which is obviously very Indian based, but she goes through the history of curry and spices and India, and oh, just brilliant. Very well researched book, actually, if you're interested in that sort of thing. The other side of this paper pack are your favourites. Oh, the flat flowers. What was that, Delinda? What have I missed? Oh, your brother's not doing well. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, well, in Japan, I guess you've got a lot of crossover with Chinese. Yeah, Kai Si Ming sounds more Chinese than Japanese, but yeah, there's loads of crossover, isn't there? Is he in hospital, Delinda? Oh, he has a bad hip and knee. Oh. Can anything be done about it? Hi, Gail. I have been on greetings all again. What do you mean, Gail? I've not quite understood. Oh, greetings all again. Oh, sorry, you hadn't got a comma. I was reading it all as one sentence. Oh, now isn't that amazing? Look, I'm left with the two pieces, and that is the straight edge, and that fits perfectly there. Well, isn't that brilliant? There we go. So I ripped 1, 2, 3, 4 lots, roughly, in, just to give you an idea. You know what? You'll probably try this, and it won't work exactly the same. About 1.5 inch strips, but it just happened it worked well for me tonight. There we go. Isn't that amazing? Oh, I need more glue. I need more glue. Yeah, a friend of mine gave me a miso soup packet the other week, so I had that for lunch. Some miso soup, and then you have the pasty bit that you mix with hot water, and then you had another little packet with the spring onion and the seaweed seasoning, and I was drinking it, and then halfway I was like, oh my goodness, the seaweed has suddenly like gone poof. And had these kind of like chunks. Yeah, Linda's husband is Japanese, so she knows quite a bit about Japanese food. Oh, I love that. I love the texture of this. It's, oh, I hope you can sort of get a sense of how strokeable this is. Okay, so I'm thinking a nice little sort of floral element to come down the centre now. So let's pick some flowers from here. Yeah, it is like a little ruffled kind of skirt, really. So I'm going to roughly cut these out. I'm not going to be too worried if it's not precise. I'm just going to use these shapes as a bit of a guide. Now here it's got a bit of a pink crossover, so I'm going to turn that into a frill in the petal, because there are the occasional frills and I'm ignoring some frills. So, but anyway, you've got that guideline there, so that's quite handy. So I keep the scissors straight ahead of me and turn the paper as I go, like that. There we go, that's done. So we have 2 blue ones, I think. I quite like the look of this white one. Me too, Bonnie. It's the first one I've seen too. Certainly, is there a dye that would fit that flower? Not that I know of. Oh yes, Martina, you are so right. In the Spring Mini, there is a flower that matches this. I don't have it though. Oh, it sort of fits it. Yeah, no, this has got 4. So I'll get it up close. That's got 4 petals. That one's got 5. So if you're really into your florals, this die set is beautiful. And it's $45 for the dies and that stamp set, and you get a lot of stamps. You get 21 stamps there. And you get some, those are nice sentiments actually. And so that's some of the sample cards. Isn't that pretty? So, what do you say? The dies do fit. Ah, right. Okay, Sheila. Have you got this one, Sheila? Rogue fussing. Oh, Bonnie's done it. Okay, Bonnie's got it. Yes, we do have the other small flower punch that is similar to the that one. Yeah. Yeah, Wendy's got that one at the moment. Either Wendy or Liz. Or my retired... Oh no, actually, my retired stuff. I just thought, Wendy, you haven't got my retired stuff, have you? No, my retired stuff is at my friend's house. Oh, bye, Mindy. Go. Obviously, you don't have to be as fast as me when you cut things out, because if it's not pleasurable for you to be cutting out so fast, then don't do it. Just go at the speed you're happy with. because the whole point of card making is that it's supposed to be enjoyable. So please don't feel any stress and don't feel any sense of having to do what I do. You just do your cards how you like to do them. Oh, no, stop, Wendy. How do you say sleep well? How do you say that in Welsh? Quite like the white and the blue there. It's very soothing, isn't it? Right, is there anything else that I can use? Just trying to think if I've got some dies that I want to use up. I was sure I did. Oh, maybe it was the doilies. Let's see, get the doilies back out. Ouch. I keep forgetting that all glue comes out. Right, just move it out of the way a bit. Actually, I quite like this one. Okay, yeah, cysgu is sleep, isn't it? So, is well wella. Mynd y gwely, yeah, mynd y gwely. Cysgu is sleep. Did I colour those doilies? No, these came already coloured. These are really old. These are old doilies. Right, so again, I think I want to just have a little bit of a play with these. I like the idea of kind of frothing them up a bit, making little like frans. Frans? I meant, in my head I was saying frou-frou and I was trying to say fans and it came out frans. Just going to charge my phone up. No, I don't think they are, Julie. Although, have a look in your clearance rack because you guys in America have different items in your clearance rack. And if you're in a Facebook group that sells off old product, you probably find that somebody has got them somewhere. So it's worth, or even going on eBay. Oh, did I just say that? Oh, did I get the other glue stick out? Maybe I didn't. Glenna's hoarded her doilies. Right, everybody, go round to Glenna's for doilies, okay? She's just told everybody now. Right, now I know this looks like an absolute mess, but it's going to be fine because this is going to be covered up. Oh, oh. doesn't want to stick to the mat now. Okay, I know this looks like a bit of a hot mess right now, but it's going to be okay, guys. We're just laying down the texture. Okay, this is a little trick that I've learned over the years. To make it look a bit more textured, you can get a doily and fold it a little bit like that, and then fold it a little bit like that. Just shove it on there like that. Glenys goes, no, Jan, you can look at them. I love it. Yeah, you can just look, Jan. No taking, okay? You've been told by Glenna. Yes, that's right, Wendy. Oh, I forgot. Sorry, Julie, you're in Australia. You might have to do the old search on Fleabay or ask in your Stampin' Up group. Right, so I've got some white thread here with silver through it, and I've got the green linen thread. Again, I'm sorry, this is retired Stampin' Up product, but you know, I've got to use it sometime. And it's also a good reminder to you guys who didn't buy it the first time that these things do go. Not that I'm advocating hoarding like what Glenna does, but if you like something... Oh yeah, I'm using up the whole thing. That feels good. Yeah. Oh, I've got plenty of non-Stampin' Up ones as well, Julie. Yeah, no, whatever works. Whatever works. It's just a shame that we can't get people to buy them if they want them. Although, isn't there any doilies in the accessory section anymore? I know we have some nice, that polka dot ribbon's really nice for doing this sort of thing with. That's quite sort of shabby. And we've got lace, actually. We have got some nice lace. So this is February 2021. I know every so often I do this because I know that people watch these years and years into the future, because I've had comments on some very old videos recently. So I know people do go back and watch some of my old videos. So I like to say every so often when these videos are happening. Okay, so with the tweezers, I'm just going to go in here now and give them a little bit of a tweaky tweak. A little bit of a cheeky... Da-da-da. There we go. See, that just makes it look much more lifelike than that. Oh, Jan, your nose just like grew a foot. Julie's getting the Stampin' Up catalogue out. Good, good. The small bloom punch is available in... Thank you very much, Nina. Awesome. Oops. No binding. Yes, there are the grey square vellum doilies. You're quite right, Christine. Those are lovely to tear up. Just don't tell Martina. Feel like we're missing I need to cover up this gluey mess here, but I need something up here. Mind you, once these go in, that'll be okay, won't it? Oh, there we go, that'll be okay. I might just put another bit of a doily up there though, seeing as I've got so many. Yeah, these pearlescent doilies were on sale for an awful long time in the clearance rack. Okay, so this is another little thing you can do. Cut it in half, cut it up to the centre, and then do a bit of a, almost like a concertina effect going round. Backwards and forwards, fold backwards and forwards. Check that under there, like a bit of a sort of fan shape. Karaoke time. Cindy, are you, I think your video, you're watching this a little bit behind time. If someone's a friend with Cindy, can they please Facebook her and let her know she needs to refresh her page? Because I think she's commenting on like 3 minutes ago or 4 minutes ago. Oh, hi, Patty. Okay, so I'm just getting my little loop-de-loops, putting some glue on it like that. And popping them under there. Cindy, yeah, refresh your video, you're behind. Right, I feel like we need some little smaller blue flowers around and about. So I've got my friend, and I'm going to see if, where is that paper with all those like circles? Because that is a good paper to cut up, isn't it? I'm just going to put some doilies away because they're falling about everywhere. Grab my bellies. Stick them there. Right, what have we got here? Okay, so this piece of paper here, no, I'm going to kick myself because I'm sure I had a half piece somewhere, but I can't seem to find it. So, see, it's got these bits of blue here. So I think maybe some little blue flowers from those. Hi, Jeanette. Put a little flower there, I think. And then a little flower there, I think. And then we need to find some bling-a-ding-ding. Or ding-ding-dang-dong, as my Chinese family would call it. No, that's what they call earrings. Okay. Ooh, I've just seen these really kind of like glitzy opaly. Oh, I've got this lovely green here. I wonder if those would work. What else have I got? Got some of these lovelies. Oh, we can mix and match, can't we? So I quite like doing that recently, mixing different gems together. So we'll put one in there and one in there. And then one of these. And then one of these. And then one of them. Sorry, who's talking about what time I'm on? Yeah, I'm afraid the best thing to do is just follow me on every social media that you can think of, basically. So follow the YouTube channel, subscribe rather, hit the bell button, and also follow me on Artful Stampin Space and on my Artful Stampin page. So you're bound, hopefully, to get notified at some point somewhere with one of those. So oh, have you hit the bell button, Dolly? Try unsubscribing. That's what I would do first. So unsubscribe, then resubscribe, but then hit this the bell button. So, oh, I'm not even subscribed to myself. Here we go. Let's see if I can do it. So oh no, I can't. Can I not subscribe to myself? Oh, hold on. Let me find somebody else. Where's Esther? Oh, here we go. Right. So, subscribe, unsubscribe, then subscribe again. But then you see that bell? You've got to click on there, and then you need to click on all, like that. So that every time I do something on my channel, it'll come through. Now, the only thing is, you do need to check on your personal device. You may have told your device not to get messages from YouTube. So you have to go to your settings and find out whether or not you've told your phone or device not, you know. So don't write myself off. Oh, what does I say? Dolly, do you have, what's the word I want? WhatsApp. Oh. Yeah, I just realized I don't think it works, does it? You can't really subscribe to yourself. I have multiple YouTube accounts, so all my other accounts are subscribed to me. Oh, I see. Don't unsubscribe from myself. No, I see what you mean, Martina. Okay, so I put the little white blobs inside the blue flowers, and then I've put those. My phone has no notification settings, but my computer's turned them on, hence why I was late. Oh, right, okay. What do you mean your phone has no notification settings? Oh, you mean you switched them off? Yeah, I thought I was subscribed to myself, but I just tried to unsubscribe and subscribe and I couldn't. So there we go, I can't subscribe to myself. Right, that's done, I think. Unless anybody wants any more. I mean, I suppose you could pimp it up even more and put some bling-a-ding-ding on it with some Winker Stella. Should we do that? Yeah, go on. Alright then. Twisted my arm. Just in the middle. Give it a bit of sparkle and shine. There we go. It won't let you. See? It's not just me. Wendy can't subscribe to herself either. Right, I'm just nipping around the edges of this. Oh, architectural. Architrive. I wondered what you were saying, Bonnie, I must admit, but I didn't want to, you know. The only beeps you get on your phone are text messages. Oh, what sort of phone is it, Jeanette? Oh, brilliant, Dolly. There we go. Right, so you can vote now for your favourite. We've got the Pastel Shabby Chic Numero Uno, a Samsung Galaxy 20. Jeanette, you know what? I'm quite happy to swap with you. If you fancy having a swap, you know, with all the notifications working, I'm quite happy to swap. Darling, you've got a very, very good phone. So, oh, a 10. Even still, I'll still swap with you. I had to laugh. My in-laws said that they bought new phones, and they said, oh yeah, we've gone for a Galaxy Samsung 21 with a 4 camera, blah blah. And I was like, you are kidding me. Like, they still they have to contact me to figure stuff out, and I just like, oh my word, because we had been talking to them about their laptop because it was going like super slow, so I've encouraged them to clean it out or whatever. And I said, you won't need a laptop. You've got a super duper phone. You won't need a laptop. So my husband's been teasing me, going, don't worry, I'm sure that, you know, if they need help, they'll leave it with you for a few hours so that you can play with it. So Shabby Chic number 1, All Things Bright and Beautiful number 2, and what should we call this one? I've got to trim this. While we think about it, the frilly number 3. Yeah. So I'm just going to trim. See, look, it's just overlapping a bit. Something Sound of Music-y, number 3. Why is that, Est? Linda, Glenna and I have been having sake. Oh my words. These are a few of my favourite things. Oh, I tell you what I watched the other night. You know, I said we were watching Muppet Show reruns. We watched the episode with Julie Andrews. Oh, just the best. Well, yeah. She's amazing. Amazing singer. It wasn't the most brilliant episode, but when Julie sang my favourite... no, she sang The Lonely Goat Herd. That was brilliant. And Miss Piggy kind of like makes an appearance. Right. There we go. You love them all. Oh, yes. We're all... I think a lot of us are Sound of Music fans on this channel. Apart from Martina. Martina doesn't really do musicals. Warm sake. Can I change number 3? Of course you can, Diane. Right, I will try and get round to blogging these. I've been a bit useless with my blog recently. I've got to sort out a blog hop for Sunday. I have got one, and I've got to film a video for Sunday. It's the Stamping Sunday blog hop. But I will also try and take photos of these and properly blog them, because that is, I'm afraid, one thing that I've been really lacking in lately is blogging. So I'm just going to trim this bit down because it's really annoying me. Not quite right. There we go. Yes, yes, definitely. Let me just have a quick look in my diary, Cindy, because I was thinking of tomorrow, would you believe? But I have got a ladies' conference, certainly in the morning. So I'm going to be tied up tomorrow morning. So I don't really want to kind of do all day in front of a screen, really. And then the following Saturday... Oh, actually, I've got a trustees meeting. Oh, excuse me. For an hour in the morning. So I might be able to do something next Saturday, the 6th. 13th. Saturday 13th looks good. Yeah, okay, we'll pencil in the 13th then. Oh, well, God bless your endeavours, Cindy. Hope she gets to find something good. So, Zoom, Artful Stampin Zoom. I'll just pencil that in. I'm just going to say on the 1st of March I need to advertise it. Oh, Saturday 13th. So from about, I don't know. Oh, I'm not going to do it too, because I know... Oh, mind you, some of you guys are in Australia, aren't you? What's a good time for you Australians? Because I could do like a morning session and then do an afternoon session, because the Australians will be going to bed, won't they? So maybe we do like a 10-12 and then come back on at, say, 4 or something. For me, sorry, my time. And then we'll catch... Or we just keep going and I'll just hop off if I need to hop off. Okay. It's etched in stone. You guys are so lovely. Shabby Sheep number 1, as you love the colours. I think you meant chic, didn't you? But I love the way it just came out as sheep. So there we go. Right, well by then, yeah, I've got my foundations for my craft room are in. He's just concreted some of the posts today, so that's fun. Oh, of course, Julie. Okay, so in that case, if I do a Saturday morning session then to catch you. So Julie, what time? Just tell me what time it is with you now. Oh, brilliant. Good, Janice. Linda's setting Martina's nap alarm. Oh, it's 10:52 a.m. with you. Okay. So you're 11 hours ahead. So if I do something at say 10 o'clock in the morning, it'll be 9 o'clock evening time with you. So if I do it at 9 o'clock in the morning, you could get it depends how late at night you want, really, Julie. I mean, I could get it started at 9 my time. I just probably won't be very coherent, just so you know. But I do know, like Bev, I don't know if Bev's watching, and Monica, and there are a few Australians who watch my channel, Australians and New Zealanders who watch my channel who might want to join in. Okay, so the information will be on Artful Stampin Space, and if you're not on there, I know a few of you aren't on Facebook. That's fine. Just private message me or email me, ruthtrice@gmail.com. Yeah, no, Bonnie, I'm not expecting you to get up for that. No, it's just so that the Australians can get a decent look in. This is quite sweet, actually. I'm just curling back the blue petals on the daisies, and you're just getting this little hint of the pink behind. It's really nice. It's like a little surprise. Oh, Julie. Well, maybe we might do, I know we could do a like Friday night thing. So it'll be your, like now. Yes. Let's do a Friday night and Saturday then. So that way I won't get up early to do the Saturday, but we'll just have a little bit of a Friday night thing as well. So we'll Zoom then as well. Okay, how about that? So we'll do like a 9 to 11 type thing to catch you in Australia. So that'll be 8 till 10 your time. Okay? Cindy's going to practice her accent. What, your Australian accent? I can't wait to hear it, Cindy. Thank you, Anna. Yay! Why not, hey? Okay, right. I'm going to love you and leave you. And see you guys soon. No, Jan, now stop it. You are going to get some sleep. Oh, Jan stayed up really late. You're welcome, Tishan. Take care, everybody. Have a great weekend. Bye. Bye, Amanda. Bye, Wendy. Bye, Delinda. Bye, Barney. Bye, Jan, Bree, Julie, Jeanette. Oh, yes, thank you. Give thumbs up. Oh, excuse me, I'm falling asleep now. And I'll catch you again soon.